Servus Leute und willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Reaction auf diesem Kanal. Und heute schauen wir uns jemanden an, den wir uns noch nie angeschaut haben. Und zwar den amerikanischen YouTuber Bierhässer. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr den kennt. Ich glaube, der ist nicht allgemein so super populär. Aber kleine Background-Story zu ihm vielleicht. Also er ist ziemlich jung. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie alt er gerade ist. 20, 21 oder so. Hat relativ bald angefangen mit Dropshipping. Ich glaube mit 16, 17 oder so. Hat dann darüber ein ziemlich großes Vermögen gemacht. Und ja, ist jetzt halt einfach ein YouTuber aus dem amerikanischen Bereich. Im Bereich Finanzen, Online-Business aufbauen und so weiter. Und das Coole ist, dass er eine Series macht, in der er quasi wieder von vorne anfängt. Also es heißt Millionaire Starts from Scratch. Und es heißt im Endeffekt, dass er versucht, von $0 auf $1 Million zu kommen. Und das ist jetzt die dritte Episode, die wir uns gemeinsam anschauen. In den ersten beiden Episoden hat er in einer Episode, glaube ich, so Christmas Lights aufgehangen um die Weihnachtszeit, wo man anscheinend in den USA ordentlich Kohle mitmachen kann, weil Leute irgendwie $200 dafür bezahlen, dass du kurz mal 2 Stunden die Christmas Lights für die aufhängst. Ziemlich spannend, und die andere Sache weiß ich gar nicht mehr. Aber vielleicht macht er gleich noch eine Zusammenfassung. Wir schauen uns das einfach an und gucken mal, was er jetzt in der dritten Episode macht. Und ich finde es einfach sehr spannend, weil der Typ, auch die anderen Videos von ihm, irgendwie alles, was er anfasst, wird zu Gold. Das finde ich sehr, sehr erstaunlich. Also er ist einfach sehr gut in allem, was er irgendwie unternehmerisch macht. Deswegen, ja, schauen wir mal rein und ich bin gespannt.
Welcome to episode 3 of Millionaire Starts from Scratch, a series where I started from scratch and I'm working on making enough money for a down payment on a rental property by committing different types of insurance fraud. Just kidding, different types of entrepreneurial ventures. Throughout the last 2 episodes, we've now built up our total balance to $3,043, which we are going to use in this video to hopefully make some major money moves. Let's get into it. So at this point, $3,000, we got some decent cheese here, and with such cheese comes a lot of opportunity.
You could say things are getting pretty serious.
I really had to put in a lot of thought as to what we can get into next, because we're already getting into the bigger leagues in terms of our balance here, so doing something that would only make us $20, $30 would almost seem like a step backwards. We needed something bigger, and I think the answer to our dilemma is we need to partake in a high-ticket flip, buy something expensive and resell it, hopefully making a profit in the 4 figures. And what better way to do that than with a vehicle? That's right, watch out, Doug DeMero, we're stepping on your toes and getting into the car biz.
Ah krass, okay, also geht jetzt auch ins Reselling rein und will für die $3.000 ein Auto kaufen und uns dann für vielleicht 10.000 oder so weiterverkaufen. Ich bin gespannt. Ah ne, er wollte einen $4 Profit machen, okay, also dann mindestens 4.000 rausholen.
Oh, that's a great one.
With $3,000, we could probably get into some older high-mileage Hondas and Toyotas that would be good as daily drivers, try to lowball and find an undervalued one and flip that, but I want to do something more interesting. I've been doing a lot of Craigslist searching,
Scanning. Control.
and actually found something that could have some potential, this 1995 BMW 5 Series.
Oh, nicer Wagen. Witzigerweise wollte ich den auch mal haben. Vielleicht lege ich mir den irgendwann noch mal zu. Ein schön restauriertes Modell. Mal schauen.
It says E30 in the title. I think that's cap, unless they did an engine swap, which I doubt, but probably put that in there just for SEO purposes. I think if it runs good and we manage to haggle down and get it for closer to 1,000, maybe 1,250, we could then clean it up, do a little detailing, take some mad aesthetic pictures, write out a beautiful, captivating description, and sell this sucker for maybe around 3,000, depending on how it runs.
Das ist tatsächlich ein ziemlich guter Punkt, den er anspricht. Das habe ich auch schon gemerkt. Bei vielen Dingen sind die, zum Beispiel die eBay-Kleinanzeigen-Listings einfach so schlecht und die Bilder. Und wenn du es dann wirklich schaffst, dieses Produkt einfach noch günstiger zu kaufen als für den Preis, den es eingestellt ist, also wenn du einfach noch ein bisschen verhandelst und es dann einfach einmal sauber machst oder aufbereitest, das Produkt, dann super gute Bilder machst und einfach eine sehr hochwertige Beschreibung, dann kannst du einfach das Doppelte oder Dreifache rausholen. Das ist, spricht einen sehr guten Punkt an. Ich bin gespannt, aber so wie ich ihn kenne, wird es funktionieren. Also er holt sich die Karre jetzt wahrscheinlich wirklich für $1.250 und verkauft sie für 4.000. Das ist jetzt mal mein Guess. Ja, 3.500.
So I agreed to meet up with this fella the following day, pulled up to our meetup location, 30 minutes away from me, mad excited, cash in hand, ready to go, but the other guy just never showed.
Oh, mies.
He wasn't responding to my text, would not pick up my calls, so I waited there for like 40 minutes and eventually just had to bite the bullet and fold.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Been a couple of days. I've
Ja, das kann natürlich auch immer passieren, ne? Ärgerlich.
now mentally recovered from just being absolutely finessed and stood up with that BMW. I've been doing some more searching, and I think we might have another potential flip here. It's this 1982 Mercedes-Benz 300D.
Sucht sich aber auch sehr geile Karren raus, muss ich sagen. Würde ich alles fahren. Ich stehe ja so ein bisschen auf ältere Autos. Ich fahre ja selbst einen relativ alten Wagen.
Clean title, the description says it runs good. It's a diesel, so we won't have to pass smog, which is a huge thing.
Also sind das 194.000 Meilen, die hier auf dem Odometer stehen? Dann ist es schon eine Menge, ne? 320.000 Kilometer ungefähr. Aber gut, ich meine, die alten Mercedes-Motoren und so, die machen ja ein bisschen mehr mit.
Especially when you're dealing with these older cars. I know the listing says 3,500, but I hit the person up. They're lenient on the price and are willing to let it go for 3. I'm hoping to even be a
Shrewd negotiator.
on the spot and get it even lower than that, but we'll see what happens. This bad boy is 2 hours away from me though, so if we get stood up 2 hours away, I don't know if I'll recover from that, but again, we'll see what happens tomorrow morning.
Wie holt er das Auto eigentlich ab? Ist er alleine unterwegs oder hat er noch jemanden dabei? Okay, das heißt wohl, dass er ihn gekauft hat.
Outside in an AMG. Woo! We really got him. 3 bands.
Ah, der Dachhimmel ist hier schon so ein bisschen mitgenommen. Ja, mal gucken.
For the 300D, the hype levels right now are at like a peak that they've been throughout this whole series. Unfortunately, couldn't get the price lower than 3, but I think even at 3 grand, this is a pretty good deal. This car hasn't been driven in a while, so it's a little rough around the edges, but it's what's on the inside that matters, and mechanically, I think this car is golden. Now,
Ich frage mich, wie er jetzt mit den $43 das Auto noch hübsch machen möchte. Also, ja, ob da die Rechnung so aufgeht?
we're gonna put this particular car to the ultimate test and see if I can make it home, which is 2 hours away, without breaking down.
Geil, was hat er für einen Teppich hier auf der Ablage? Richtig nice.
We made it back in one piece without even having to pull over once. I think we have a good whip on our hands here. Now, problem is, we only have 40 bucks left on our total balance. I still need to register it, which is gonna be like a couple $100 at least. I want to replace just a few of the filters, the oil, to get it up and running even smoother. So to comfortably cover all of that, we probably need like another $400 to $500 that we don't have. Tell me why I feel like a high schooler right now who just got an absolutely clapped Miata and doesn't have money to fix it.
Each one of these stickers adds 5 horsepower, so I'll let you do the math.
There is nothing new under the sun. Oh man, we need like 500 bucks. I think I know what we have to do. I don't know if I have it in me to do it. It's looking like we're gonna have to run up another moving job, hop back into the moving hustle. If you remember from...
Ah, ja genau, Moving hat er gemacht. Also er hat bei Umzügen geholfen mit einem Kumpel von ihm zusammen. Ziemlich krass, dieser Kumpel, der da dabei war, macht da irgendwie über 100.000 im Jahr damit. Ziemlich krass.
last episode, that ended up resulting in me hopping on a 24-hour shift, doing a move from Sacramento, California to Boise, Idaho. But we're strapped for cash here, and I don't really see a better option unless... No, that's illegal. We're gonna do the moving. I'm gonna once again hit up the king of Toronto, aka Drazy Go Crazy, and the next time...
Na gut, er könnte theoretisch sich auch einfach eine Kreditkarte holen mit einem Rahmen von 500 oder 1000 Dollar, könnte es darüber bezahlen und die dann wieder abbezahlen. Das wäre jetzt auch eine Möglichkeit. Aber ich finde es gut, dass er nicht ins Minus geht, sondern dass er versucht, im Plus zu stehen. Das, weil sonst hätte er wahrscheinlich die Hate-Kommentare unter seinem Video.
You'll see me will likely be very early in the morning.
Here we go again.
Damn.
Hans is on his phone, huh? Caught red-handed, bro. What was that? We slacking or what?
We still have availability today. Crazy. I'm gonna change like that. The studio, but we can send the sucker down and.
Eigentlich ist die Idee gar nicht so schlecht, nebenher ein bisschen bei Umzügen zu helfen. Weil ich kann mir vorstellen, dass wenn das einfach zwei Typen so gemeinsam machen, also zwei junge Kerle, dann können die das halt um einiges günstiger anbieten als Umzugsunternehmen und können trotzdem noch einiges verlangen wahrscheinlich. Deswegen, das ist eigentlich ein ziemlich geiler Side-Hustle.
You gotta do a little scream or something to warm up the lungs.
And we're back with the puppeteer, the overseer of many things, Mr. Drazy. Can you please?
You already know how it is.
So can you please do the honors and break down the move? Talk a little bit about location and what we're doing, the move that we are in the middle of right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got 2 moves into 1 truck. Last time it was 1 truck, 1 move. This time we finessed 2 moves, 2 different people. Convinced. No, we
finessed 2
no,
people.
No.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
We didn't finesse
Listen, we're gonna rephrase that.
No, we didn't finesse him. We convinced them with a little bit of manipulation. We cut him a break.
Okay.
And we convinced them to hop on with another customer for a slightly discounted price.
So essentially there was 2 separate clients that were doing almost the same exact move. So we're loading it all up into 1 truck. So we're gonna get paid double for essentially the same amount of work.
Yeah, exactly right. Moves are going from NorCal to SoCal, so about the same, same distance haul, same everything. I'd say just a bigger truck, and we have 2 clients instead of 1.
Okay, so we loaded up the 2 clients. We have all of their stuff in the back, and we're about an hour and a half into the drive or so. We got like 7 to go.
Yeah, we barely scratched the surface, so we got a haul.
All right, let's get some grub and let's get going.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, tell them what we got. Tell them what we got.
Hey,
Just to do a little flex of Ronies.
Hey.
What am I eating? Can y'all smell this? Hold up.
Das, was ich an seinem Kanal echt mag, ist, dass es nicht nur diese reinen Business-Videos sind, sondern dass es immer sehr, sehr entertaining macht. Also auch mit den ganzen Zwischenschnitten, die so mit dabei sind. Macht er gut.
I'm gonna comment you want the same thing for 2 days.
Lass da mal nicht irgendwie die Boxen vertauschen oder so, wenn die von 2 Umzügen die Sachen im Laster haben.
You seem a little groggy, bro.
Nah, I ain't groggy.
Okay, we just unloaded the 2nd load. Not gonna lie, going into this, I was kind of mentally preparing myself for just another 24-hour shift like last time, but it's looking like a double 24-hour shift this time.
I mean, don't let OSHA hear about this one, but
Sheesh.
that's on the low.
Now let's talk business. I'm gonna hop into your shoes here. How much did we get paid for each of the loads?
We're looking at roughly $2,200 per load.
Okay.
So net total is $4,400, right?
Mm-hmm.
Expenses, truck, $750. You pay a helper.
That's rent and gas, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, rent and gas, and the 2-day period we're taking the truck, and then I'd say an additional $450 to $500 for a helper. So I'd say give or take we're looking at right around $1,200 for expenses.
We do some quick maths here. 1,200 minus 44. I know it. I'm just testing you.
I mean, last time you were wonky with the number. And we're looking at 3,200.
3,200. Okay. That's hot.
Yeah. Oh, that's hot.
2:30 a.m. 2 days later, and that is a wrap on this moving job. We did it! After 2 days of straight grinding and hustling, we came up with the money and can now do a number of things. First off, register the car and pay taxes on it, which I think is going to run us just around $350. Then I'm going to order a fuel filter. I think this is called a little fuel filter pump, an air filter, an oil filter, as well as 2 of these alternator.
Wie hat er das eigentlich alles rausgefunden, dass er das braucht? Da war er wohl noch bei einem Mechaniker oder so. Oder bei einem Kumpel von ihm. Ja, das erfährt man nicht so ganz.
Belts. Once that comes in, we'll go ahead and replace the parts and then go crazy with some detailing on the outside and on the inside. So I'll go ahead and order these parts and I'll see you guys when they come in.
Okay, for real? Ich hätte jetzt nicht gedacht, dass er das alles selbst kann. Aber Respekt. Ich freue mich schon richtig, wie gut er gleich dasteht. Der gute alte Benz. Er hätte noch einen neuen Mercedes-Stern vertragen können vorne drauf. Der war ein bisschen rostig. Wenn ich das machen würde, dann wäre das der Moment, wo ich überlegen würde, ob ich den Wagen nicht selbst behalte, weil ich ihn so nice finde. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie viel er ihn verkaufen kann. Ja gut, jetzt, vorhin hatte ich gesagt, da ging es noch um den anderen Wagen, ne? Okay, ich meine, den hat er jetzt für 3.000 gekauft. Weiß nicht, vielleicht für 5 oder so? Kriegt er ihn für 5.000 los?
So I cleaned the car up, replaced some filters, the oil, took some nice photos of it, and here's how the listing would kind of look like. I'd pop these photos in there, drop the word immaculate a few times, but we have an issue with selling the car. A few months ago, my company purchased a company vehicle, and it took about 3 months for the title, which is the official document saying that the car is mine, to come in the mail. The delays are probably due to the Rona, but point is, I can't sell the car until the title comes in for it, and I don't want to have this challenge be at a standstill for like 3 months while we wait for it. So instead of selling it, I'm thinking I'm gonna talk to some car flippers and have them give me an honest number as to what I could realistically sell it for. I feel like that's a pretty fair solution. Gonna get a couple opinions. First up, Victor, the man, the myth, the legend from the first episode who got us into the Christmas lights hanging business, actually also flips cars. He buys them off an auction website, fixes them up, and sells them. Has like 3 flips, I believe, standing in his driveway as we speak. So I want to first see what he has to say.
Hypothetically, I come out the car, you're already going crazy with it, fixing it, something up under the car. Reality TV style would make you look pretty legit. You know?
Hey, good morning, Victor.
Hey, morning.
So Vic, as an avid car flipper, and after taking this whip out on some twisties and giving it a good gander, is that a word? Gander?
Yeah, Gandalf. Sorry, Mr. Bot. No more jokes. I won't say any more. The car's in pretty good condition. It runs really well, brakes good. All the major mechanical things are really good about it. Interior and exterior, as far as like looks, like paint and interior like seating and everything, it's all pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Like, I would say it's better than most of the stuff that's out there.
Okay, and if you had to put a number on that, what would you say?
I would say if someone's looking for this like exact setup, like a blue paint color with the blue interior, you can probably get like 5 out of it. But to like the everyday buyer, just someone that's looking for a old Mercedes diesel, you could probably get like 45.
45?
Fairly quickly, yeah.
That's like a realistic number. I would list it within a month it'd be sold type of deal.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we'll also talk to my homie Tim from the Foreign Builds YouTube channel. These guys focus on flipping cars. They've done Lambos, sports cars, G-Wagons, you name it. They definitely know a thing or two about evaluating vehicles. So we are here with the CEO of all of automotive content on YouTube, Tim.
What is going on, guys?
From Foreign Builds. We're gonna go ahead and take this car for a little whipski, have you take a look at it, and possibly get a little appraisal going.
For sure, let's do it.
All right.
Which key is it?
This is the purple
Oh,
one.
it's purple? What is the red one for? Sport mode?
You naughty. You teasing me.
Between 4 to 5 grand.
45 grand?
Yeah, a good, and I'm super picky about my cars. Like this is minor stuff, but I mean, honestly, it's a good price, especially with these cars. Their engines last 600K.
Bulletproof.
That's a lot. These engines are bulletproof.
So we're talking 4 to 5.
4 to 5, that's what I would appraise it at.
So both appraisals were around the same kind of range. However, I want to be as realistic as possible, so we'll go with the lower end of the range, which was $4,500, meaning when you count up the registration and miscellaneous parts, we made around $1,000 on this flip, bringing our new total balance to $7,268. Ended up making more money with the moving hustle we did to get parts for the car than we did with actual flip, so hey, it really is about the journey, not the destination. But anyways, made some good progress in this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an amazing...
Okay, das war's. Ja gut, ich meine, er hat das Auto jetzt noch nicht geflippt, also wir wissen nicht, ob er wirklich $1.000 gemacht hat. Aber so wie ich das Ganze einschätze als absoluter Autoprofi nicht, würde ich schon sagen, dass die $4.000 da realistisch sind, dass er die rausholt. Ja, wenn euch mehr von solchen Videos gefallen hat, also ich habe ein bisschen so ein Problem, englische Videos anzuschauen, weil es sicherlich auch einige Leute gibt, die kein Englisch können. Und dann ist natürlich ein bisschen blöd. Die können sich das dann nicht anschauen, beziehungsweise können sich schon anschauen, aber verstehen nichts. Ja, aber ich finde ihn einfach sehr, sehr, sehr unterhaltsam. Also kann ich euch empfehlen, schaut vorbei, abonniert den Kanal und dann bis zum nächsten Video. Ciao.